Hello, in this video I'm going to compare the Karcher high pressure washer K3 versus the K5. And maybe you already know the K5 obviously is the more expensive and the better one, but how much better and what's the difference? This is what I'm going to talk about. Let's get started with information from Karcher themselves. The K3, it says for the ambitious, and the K5 for the demanding. Doesn't say so much for the removal of light to moderate dirt, and the K5 for the removal of stubborn dirt. Maybe also not the best description, but I think here the cleaning capacity is one of the most interesting number. So the K3, it says, can clean 25 square meters or 270 square feet per hour, and the K5 can clean up to 40 square meters or 450 square feet per hour. Here I added some images and you can see there's a quite big difference. Often just by the numbers it's difficult to imagine. That's why I put in the graphics here, so you can see it's almost twice as powerful as the K3, and the K3 has the basic universal high pressure washer pump and it's air cooled, and the K5 has a robust pump with aluminum components and also a water cooled induction motor with exceptional durability. So there's a huge difference between the motor and pump between the K3 and K5, and we will see this in the technical data. Before I come to that, I just want to mention below in the video description there are some Amazon links or affiliate links to online shops where I get a small commission. There's no downside for you, but it helps me to make these videos. So let's talk about the technical data. So the K3 uses 1600 watts of power per hour and the K5 uses 2100, so there's quite a big difference. We have the pressure first in bar. The K3 has 20 to maximum 120 and the K5 has 20 to maximum 145 bar, and in PSI, if you're used to the imperial numbers, 300 to maximum 1800 PSI, and the K5 has 300 to 2000 PSI, and the 300 is the lowest one. So you can adjust the pressure for those pressure washers. So depending on what you're washing, you can adjust the pressure. You don't always use the maximum pressure. Then the water flow in liters, it's 6.3 versus 8.3 here, and in gallons per minute it's 1.44 to 2.2 gallons per minute. So there's a quite big difference between the pressure and the water flow rate, and multiplying the pressure, the higher pressure with a higher water flow rate gives you the higher cleaning capacity basically. So you can see the K5, as I mentioned before, here in this picture you can see you can clean much more and also a much more stubborn dirt with the K5. Then the high pressure hose, which is delivered with your high pressure washer, the K3 usually has about 8 meters or 26 feet, and the K5 usually has 10 meters or 33 feet, but this can of course change depending on the offer and bundle you're purchasing. Then for the detergent application, for the K3 there's a detachable tank with suction hose, and the normal K5 uses a plug and clean system. I'm going to show this in a picture just in a second, and I'm also going to show the different detergent applications in the different versions of the K5, because there is a compact version and there is a WCM version, so I'm going to show this in this video too. But let's check the weight without accessories. The K3 is 4.4 kilograms or 12.1 pounds. The K5 is 13 kilograms or almost 30 pounds. As you can see, there's a big difference, and this is a result of the higher capacity and the higher quality of the pump and the motor. Let's check the recommended applications Karcher provides. The K3, Karcher says, is good for cleaning bicycles, gardening machines and tools, garden, terrace, balcony furniture, fences, small garden paths or flagstones, motorcycles and scooters. And then the K3, in addition, small cars, external staircases, larger garden paths, medium-sized vehicles and SUVs, garden walls and stone walls. So there are some differences. As you can see, the K3 is not recommended to clean cars, but obviously you can clean your car with it, but then you don't have the same cleaning result, and you need much more time to clean your car with the K3 compared to the K5. Maybe you already know, Karcher has many specialized high pressure control guns. So for the K3, you can get the normal one without any special functions. Then there's the power control, which shows you the pressure level on the gun itself. So you always know with what kind of pressure you're working with, if you're working with maximum pressure or the lowest pressure or some pressure in between. But they don't have the full control or the smart control options. But the K5, if you want, you can find offers with the full control where you can adjust the pressure on the high pressure gun itself and also the smart control. Often they're now bundled. Then you can use both. You can adjust the pressure on the gun, or you can use your smartphone to adjust the pressure level on your high pressure washer. Then the detergent application, I mentioned it before. So here the K3 has this suction hose. Well, the detachable tank, you can fill in some detergent here and then put in the suction hose and use it that way, or you just put a bottle next to it and put in the suction hose like that. But with a detachable tank, it's a little bit more comfortable if you want to move your high pressure washer while using it. And the K5 has the plug and clean system where you insert the special Karcher bottle at the top of the high pressure washer, and then you can move around the high pressure washer and you have your detergent with you all the time. Very convenient. Then I want to mention the Karcher K3 Follow Me with 1800 PSI is available only in the US and in Canada, in China of course, because it's made in China. The other K3 is made in Germany. Maybe some people prefer this version because, well, it follows you, it has wheels, so it can move around. The K5 is available in 3 different varieties, but not in the US and in Canada. So if you're in the US or Canada, well, forget about this. But if you're in UK, Australia, India or other countries, then you might find these versions. Basically, the motor and the pump capacity are exactly the same, but the design is different. And the compact version here on the left and the WCM version here on the right are supposed to have the more essential functions of a high pressure washer. So for the high pressure guns, they only have the very simple guns. Usually you don't have the power control, full control, smart control with those high pressure washers. And also the detergent application is different. You have the suction hose. You have a suction hose somewhere on the high pressure washer with the compact and WCM, and the normal ones have the plug and clean system as I mentioned before. The WCM stands for a water-cooled motor, which is kind of funny because all these versions have the same water-cooled motor. But the WCM version is new in February 2023. Actually, in some countries, maybe if you watch this video very early, you will not see these models anywhere. But then maybe in 2024, they will sell them in more countries. But I think as far as I understood, they will not sell the compact or the WCM in the US or Canada. I thought I'd add some translation information to this video because, many companies have their own company lingo. So basically for Karcher, if you see premium somewhere, it means there should be a pressure hose reel for more convenience to use your high pressure hose. Then if it says home, it doesn't mean it's for using indoors, but it means there should be a surface cleaner included in the offer. If it says car, there should be some cleaning brush and maybe also a foam nozzle. The cleaning brush is also very useful for cleaning some outdoor furniture, by the way. So, what do you think? Which high pressure washer is best for you? Do you choose the K3 or the K5? Please leave a comment below. And remember, it would help me if you use my online shopping links below in the video description, because I get a small commission. There's no downside for you, no higher prices or anything. Just that the online shops know that I sent you, and then I get a small commission for that. And this helps me to make more videos. I hope you enjoyed this video. Maybe you can also give me a thumbs up. And of course, if you like, you can subscribe this channel completely free. And I hope you have fun using your new high pressure washer.